Okay, today I want to show you how to properly embed a video using the new Gutenberg editor. And it's tricky. Okay, now don't be confused. I'm going to show you how to embed a video, but I'm not going to use this post because I'm shooting the video that I would embed in here. So I'm actually going to use this post, which is something about images. So don't be confused, but you'll see. Just listen to my voice. That's the best thing. So typically the way that you're going to embed a video in Gutenberg is wrong. Let me show you how. So I'll go over here, and I've half written this post, and I've gotten all the way down to my heading. Let me go down to here, and right about here I want to embed the video. And here's my video. I've already shot it. I'm ready to go. So typically what I'll do is I'll grab that URL. This is what Gutenberg kind of wants you to do. And I'll come back over here and I'll add a block. And oh wow, there's a YouTube block right there. So watch what happens when I do this. I go ahead and I click on embed that URL, that URL that was there. And there it is. And it looks fine. Well, it looks fine. But here's the problem is this is how big the video would be in the post. And that's not right. For a desktop, it's going to be just fine for anything else. But for a desktop, that's not wide enough. If you look at any one of my posts for desktop, let's go over here and measure this real quick. I've got this image is probably about 750 pixels wide. And that's great. I want to go full width. Now, on anything other than a desktop, it's going to shrink down to the size and it's going to fit in that little container, and that's okay. That's what WordPress does. But for a desktop, I want it full width. I want you to be able to see my video. So the other way of doing this is to come over here, and under Share, you've got Embed. And you'll see right away, this is pretty crappy. Well, this looks like it's going to be good, and I can take that. Well, it says 560 pixels wide, 315 pixels tall. And it YouTube used to have a wonderful thing where you can say, no, you know what? I want 750 pixels wide. And it would automatically adapt into the height and give you a new embed code. But we can't find that anywhere. So essentially what happens is, this is, I'm going to say, the proper way to do it, but you've got to do a little manipulation. I want that to be, instead of 560, I want it to be 750, right? So basic math would say, well, we know 560 by 315 and 750 is what we want. What's that missing number? So what you do is, if you don't know this, this is pretty simple. You go 750 times 315 divided by 560 equals that missing number. So, and I already put in the numbers, and so if you do that, oh, it's 421.875. Well, we really don't need the 0.875, so we can round up to 422. So go ahead and write that down, that 422, if that's what your videos typically do as an aspect ratio. You have to know that, or you could do this each and every time. So now I'm going to go back over to my code. I'm going to copy my code, and I come over here to my new post. And instead of doing it that way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go custom HTML, and then I'm going to put in the code. Oops, but it's at 560 still, and we know we want 750. What was the height supposed to be? 422. Everybody's going to be different. Well, not everybody, but that's the way you want to do it. So doing this is going to give you a full width video. Let's look. So there's the video as Gutenberg wants to embed it. And you know what? Let's just check and see how wide that is. That might be 560. Nope. 498. Well, 500. It's 500 pixels wide. We don't want that. There's my full width video, 750 pixels wide. That's a much better way of going about it. So, hey, go start. Takes a little bit extra, but go start embedding your videos properly.